Hi guys, it's Janie over here at the Bookworms Buddy. I am doing this video because this is my first read-along. Yay! So, I decided to do a read-along on this particular book because it is a pretty intimidating read, I think. And I was just hoping that maybe somebody will want to read along with me on this book. And the book I chose is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I have been wanting to read this book for a long time. I have owned this book for a long time. I love this book because it looks classic. And I think I got this book for like $1 at our local used bookstore on the sales rack. And they put them on the sales rack when they get too many of one copy and they need to get rid of them. So I found it, I picked it up. This was like last year, maybe longer than that. I don't know, I don't remember, but it's been a long time and I've just not read it. And I wanted to read this one because this is where vampires begin. This is when vampires don't care about who they hurt. They don't care about who they kill or who they take blood from. They're not those caring, understanding, supernatural beings. They are cruel, cold-hearted killers. And I just want to read a different side of it because most of our young adult vampire books, they're way different than the way vampires started. And here we get down to the nitty-gritty of the real vampires. They did take like one person who would watch over their house and them while they slept. And then they also took that one for their eternal lover. And that's probably about the only two they really, you can't even say cared about. They trusted. And anyway, it's not a huge book by any means. Just like 444 pages of actual reading the story. And then they got some endnotes and some question and answers, and it comes to 461. Anyway, this is going to start on my birthday, May 2nd. Gives you guys plenty of time to pick the book up so you can read along with me. But it doesn't stop here. I'm going to continue with Incarnation by Emma Cornwall. Look at that cover. That cover's gorgeous. You ask why, if for some of you who do not know about this book. It's because Lucy Weston, which is, I'm assuming that's her, wants to figure out why, our Victorian writer, Bram Stoker, lied about who she was. I picked this book up and I was like, oh wow, I wish I'd read Dracula now. Ta-da, now I can read Dracula. I got this book, I've had this book for a few months. And I said, I'm not going to read this book till I read this one. I need to read this one. So, after I read that one, I'm picking this one up. Let me read to you this synopsis on the back. If one is to believe Bram Stoker's legendary vampire tale, Lucy Weston is Dracula's most wanton creature, a sexual creature of the night who preys on innocent boys. But the real-life Lucy is nothing like her fictional counterpart, and she demands to know why the Victorian author deliberately lied. With Stoker's reluctant help, she's determined to track down the very fiend who transformed her. But the central underworld where humans vie to become vampires, to a hidden cell beneath the temple, to madness, and finally into the glittering crystal palace where death reigns supreme. Haunted by fragmentary memories of her lost life and love, Lucy must battle her thirst for blood as she struggles to stop a catastrophic war that will doom the vampires and humans alike. Ultimately, she must make a choice that illuminates for her and for us what it means to be human. Does that sound good? I thought it sounded really good, so that's why I bought the book. And told myself I wasn't reading it until this one. So, guys, May 2nd, join the read-along. If you want to join this read-along, comment below and let me know that you want to join in Dracula. And if you want to continue with the read-along, pick up Incarnation. You have over a month, if you don't have them, to pick them up. If you've already read it and you just want to read it again, or if you think it's a little intimidating, as I do, go ahead and join. I'd love to have you read along with me. So, that is my read-along video. Thanks for staying tuned, guys. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye.